All right. What up? What up? What up? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's popping? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. Miles Cunningham in the building. What's going on, Miles? What's good?
All right. What up? What
up? Let's get it. Let's get it, man. You know, it's Friday. It's the Friday show. The bad boys of the dating game, making it happen and all that. And
exactly.
And all that.
Exactly. So shout out to everybody in the chat. You feel me? Right. Shout out to April MC in the building. Unique 79 in the building. Shout out to my dude Gregory in the building. As soon as you guys get in, shout out to Elroy Jetson. So as soon as you get in, hit the like button. Let's get this shit cracking. Today we're going to be talking about, why some men are going to have to settle for unattractive women. They're going to have to do it. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, there's ways where they won't have to, but most of them are going to have to because they're just not going to adhere to any type of real fucking game. But we gonna get into that in a minute. But before we get into that, let's play the soft trailer for the Game Kings real quick. You feel what I'm saying? So we can get this shit cracking. Let's go. When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question. And there's 10 correct answers, all different.
All right, we are back. Listen, guys, the phone lines are open. 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. The phone lines are open. Make sure that you guys donate. Donation rules are in effect. You feel me? So we gonna get that shit cracking.
I just want to say one thing. There's nothing soft about that trailer at all. So take that back.
That's the soft one for the normal people out there that can't take the game. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's like what they call that, the radio edit for that's the radio edit for the masses. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. But man, shout out to everybody tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Hit that like button so we could get this shit cracking in the algorithms and all that other shit. You know how YouTube is. So today we're gonna be talking about why some men are going to have to get with unattractive women. No,
they don't. All they gotta do is go to Brazil.
That's true. That is facts. That is facts. So with that exception, if you a tricking ass dude, then yes, go to Brazil, go to Dominican Republic, go to all those things. And you don't have to get with an unattractive woman because you could just pay for her. You feel what I'm saying? You could get that shit cracking. Or if you want to, go the expensive route, you could pay for a whore in America. You feel what I'm saying? Or wherever you're at this point, right? But for those who don't want to pay prostitutes, right? Unfortunately, what's going to happen is that a lot of guys are going to have to settle for unattractive women, right? And I'll put it to you this way. Let's flip this around before I get into, why guys are going to have to settle for unattractive women, right? Let's flip it around to the women's side of things. Let's say, for example, you guys always hear women say, I want a boyfriend, I want a husband, I want to be in a long-term relationship. I want, this is what women want, right? So what happens is that women who don't have game have to settle for beta males, the unattractive dudes, the guys who they're not really that sexually attracted to, and they sort of settle down with these guys. This is why they call it settling down, because you're basically settling. You understand? And so when a woman doesn't have game, what she needs to do is she needs to get a guy who's gonna put up with her shit You understand what I'm saying? And just wife her up just for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And usually the only guys who are going to do that are the unattractive guys, the beta males, the weak dudes, the guys who ain't got no backbone. For example, I was on a Clubhouse, forum the other day, and the whole room was these women talking about how they're going to hold off on sex before, like they said, I'm not going to have sex with a guy unless he gives me a commitment, right? Now, think about this. What type of guy is going to give a woman commitment before he has sex with her? It's going to be a guy who doesn't have any game, a guy who's desperate.
Right.
Now, if he doesn't have any game and he's desperate, what does that mean? He's unattractive. You understand what I'm saying? So that woman is going to have to get with an unattractive man because she has no game. So the same thing happens for guys too. You're going to have to settle for an unattractive woman because you have no game. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that when your game is weak, you don't know how to talk to women, you're insecure, you don't know how to dress, you don't have any charisma, none of this stuff is going on. You're going to have to take what you can get. You're going to have to settle for certain things. And it sucks because what happens is this: even if some pussy falls in your lap where it's a hot girl, because your game is weak and because you're not used to that, you're not going to be able to maintain it, right? What you have to understand is that sometimes what women do...
Wait, Locario.
Is too much? I'm giving them too much right now?
You can't shove the porn star dick in the virgin pussy all the way. You got to give him some lube. And you got to take your time, bro. God damn, you really going in on these motherfuckers, man.
Facts. And shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Real talk. Shout out to Joe Blast, Alton.
Shout some people out. Like
to Mob Days. I know, I'm just going in. Shout out to Jeff. I was on Clubhouse earlier, so I'm still in Clubhouse mode. I was going to fuck in. Shout out to Jose, Jeffrey. Shout out to all of y'all. You feel what I'm saying?
See,
real talk.
This is the exact reason why a lot of these motherfuckers don't fuck with us, bro.
Exactly. Right. That's facts. This is the exact reason why. Come on, look, I don't want to say too much, but you know what I'm talking about. Right. Mm-hmm.
It's the exact reason why. Okay. But anyway, it's who we are. So keep going.
Also, guys, if you want to get these man the fuck up t-shirts, go to get the bad boy gear. You feel what I'm saying? Click the link below for the bad boy gear and the Teespring so you can get the t-shirts, get the hoodies, all that other good stuff you want to get. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, this is the thing, guys. You have to understand that if your game is super weak, I'm telling you, you're going to have to settle for what you can get. And that's the worst thing, because every time you look at that woman, it's going to be a reminder of you don't have what you want. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
The difference between a guy choosing to deal with an unattractive woman at a time, at a particular time, and a guy having to deal with an unattractive woman. Two different things.
Right.
He can choose to deal with the unattractive woman at the moment because he's like, you know what, she ain't all that. I'm just trying to get my dick sucked. I just want to put my dick in a warm, wet hole, and I'm good for right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Hopefully it's wet. Hopefully.
Exactly. Right. Now, that's one thing. But when a guy is like, shit, I can't, I tried. It's, I wanted to make something happen with the hot girls, but none of them are giving me the time of day. I'm not getting anything popping. Nothing is going down. Right. And it's like you're settling for a specific chick because this is all you can get. Right. And that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different feeling. Right. And so what you don't want to happen is you don't want it to be in the situation where your game is so fucking weak that you're not able to get what you want. Because if your game is weak, you're not going to get it. I'm telling you, unfortunately, there's going to be some guys out there who's never, and I'm saying never, going to get the type of women they want in their entire lives. Unfortunately, never going to get it. Never going to get it. Never going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas is never going to get it. Whoa. Yeah, these niggas is, I'm telling y'all. And it sucks. See, let me tell you something. Nothing sucks more, because I've been there in situations where I was fucking with, like, all of you guys should watch the movie Raising Victor Vargas. Okay? Watch that fucking movie. In Raising Victor Vargas, the main character, he's like, a teenager or whatever, and he's fucking with this girl. Now, the girl is a girl who he's like this like goofy kind of, weird looking chick, chunky looking chick, but he's fucking with her because she's fucking with him. Right? But this nigga, he don't want nobody in the neighborhood to know he fucking with her because he's embarrassed to be fucking with her because he don't really want to fuck with her. He want to fuck with the hot girl.
Right.
It's hard for him to get the hot girl, so he's fucking with this chick. You understand what I'm saying? And so a lot of dudes is like that. So what happens is you're going to be fucking with this chick you don't want to fuck with. You're going to be walking down the street. You're going to see some hotter chicks you would want to be with, and it's going to eat at your soul. I'm telling you, there's nothing worse than going into a restaurant, walking down the street with a chick that you're just kind of settling for, and then you walk past a bad chick that you wish you could switch it up with. You'd be like, hey, can I switch with, can I get you? And then you could go, you understand? I'm telling you, it sucks. You understand? And what you have to understand also is that if you're in a situation where you don't have any game and you don't have any skills to get women, right? What's going to happen is like I said, if a chick falls in your lap who you think is hot, you understand, the hottest girl you have been with or whatever, you're not going to be able to handle it. And what you have to understand is some women, what they do is that they end up dating guys who are what I would call safe guys. Okay. So what a safe guy is a guy that a hot girl dates who's a cornball, who's a beta male, who's like a guy who ain't got no game. So this is why sometimes you actually see guys, you be like, damn, how the fuck did this nigga get that bad chick? The reason why sometimes that dude can have game, if he got game, then more power to him. But sometimes what will happen is that woman chose him, right, to be the safe guy. So what is the safe guy? The safe guy is a guy a woman gets with where she knows that this guy is most likely not going to cheat on her. This guy is not going to break her heart. This guy is not going to put her in a position to where she feels insecure. So she has all the power in the relationship. You understand? So if you see a girl, let's say you have a girl who's, let's just say a dime, just to keep it simple, right? She's a dime. And then you're the type of guy who's never had any hot girls in your life. You understand what I'm saying? Now imagine this dime comes to you and she, you had a party or whatever, you had an event, you had somewhere. She comes to you, or she's smiling at you, and you start talking to her, and then, she's like, hey, yeah, take my number, whatever. Now you're excited because this fucking dime chick is trying to get with you, right? Now what's going to happen is that because you're not used to being with hot women and because your game is weak, she'll entertain you for a while because you're safe and you make her feel comfortable, because what happens is that these women, they seek out guys like this, the safe guys, because they've been fucked over by the alpha. The last guy she was with, who is the alpha male, the sexually attractive alpha guy that she usually likes, he played her. He broke her heart. He cheated on her. He did some shit. So now she's like, I don't want to fuck with that guy anymore. I gotta fuck with a guy who's safer. You're the safe guy. Mm-hmm. But the problem is that if your game is weak, and because you're the safe guy, as soon as she gets tired of you, which is usually sooner than later, because she's still searching for that, it's like she's taking a break between alphas. You understand what I'm saying? With you. And what happens is that she's taking a break with you. You start falling in love with this chick, and then she's going to leave you. Because she's not really that attracted to you in the first place. You're just a resting place for her to rest her head between alphas. You understand what I'm saying? So now you're getting so emotionally attached to this dime that you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this woman likes me. And you're ready to marry this chick. You're ready to profess your love for this girl. And then all of a sudden she's going to ghost you, stop talking to you, tell you, hey, I think, this isn't working out. And you're going to lose your motherfucking mind. You understand what I'm saying? And especially if she was fucking you. Like some guys will lose the chick before they even get any pussy.
Oh.
But let's say if she fucked you, you're really done, because she fucked you. You're finished. You're ready to have the babies with her. You're ready to fuck. You ever seen that shit? What was it? Harlem Nights?
Uh-huh.
There's a scene in Harlem Nights where the black chick, she was like, I think I forgot who said it, but she was like, oh, I got a girl who's so so bad. If you threw her pussy up in the air, it'll turn into sunshine or some shit, right?
Right.
So she was fucking with the mobster dude, right?
Right.
So she goes to the mobster dude. They in a hotel. They doing their thing, whatever. And the mobster dude is falling in love with this chick, right? And she's like, oh my God, I think I'm falling in love with you. But they're basically playing this nigga, right? Son, this nigga, after she left the hotel room, he sat there for a second. He got on the phone. He called his wife and he said, listen,
it's over.
He said, listen, it's over. I'm leaving you, good luck. And he's like, I'm leaving you and the kids, good luck. And just hung up the phone. Like this nigga risked it. He risked it all for this bad chick that he's never gotten before. So he left his wife and kids over with a phone call. He called the chick and said, yo, it's over some pussy that he never had before. And this is what happens with a lot of guys who don't got game. You stumble upon some pussy you never had and you don't know how to handle it. So even if you do get a chance to get the hot girl, you don't know how to handle it. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know how to handle it.
That was a J. Cole line. Primetime 21, I was just thinking about that. But Locario, what's the answer?
Nigga, they already know the answer. I don't even know why we even doing this show. It's like the answer is always the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, the answer is always the same. Guys, you got to step up your motherfucking game. I mean, listen. Y'all about to make me die out here.
Jason Nelson, it wasn't the Jasmine Guy's character. It was Leela Rashawn's character. Jasmine Guy was the chick who tried to kill Quick. She tried to kill Eddie Murphy's character.
Right. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers out here.
Yeah, y'all not fucking with me with movie trivia, especially older. Yeah,
right. But Miles, what's your thoughts on all this shit though? What's your take on that?
Look, I'll be honest. I have got my mind fucked up off of a hot chick before.
Oh, of course. I have too, of course. We talking from experience. You feel me?
You have too. Yeah, you have. Yeah. Like, I remember looking in your face like, nigga, did you just say you in love? Did you just actually say that? And he was like, yeah, man, that's how I feel, bro. Like, I'm like, nigga, stop. Just stop. But anyway, so the point we're trying to make is that nothing that we say comes from a place of a high horse.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to understand that shit. You understand? Nothing that we ever talk about, like just like the other day when I said, y'all think I be yelling at niggas, like I had to yell at myself first. Like, y'all need to know that these are the things that we say, the things that we talk about is conversations that we've had with ourselves first.
Mm-hmm.
Conversation that me and Locario have had, conversations that we've had with other brothers, like conversations that we've had growing up and evolving and getting used to this game and fucking bitches and charging bitches and falling in love with bitches and getting bad bitches and getting ugly bitches and getting all types of bitches.
Right.
Yeah, like,
hold on, my bad. I'm trying to find that fucking scene because I need to show niggas. But go ahead.
Right. So these are I'm just saying, like, it takes experience, you know. And shout out to EO. That's why he was saying the other day, like, sometimes you guys need to just throw out of your mind all of the, I'm only fucking with dimes, and just talk to any chick.
Right.
And it's not to say that we're shooting for low hanging fruit. It's not about that.
Right.
It's not about shooting for low hanging fruit. Shooting for low hanging fruit is already settling in your mind and saying, I'm just fucking with these chicks, or I'm just fucking with fat chicks, or I'm just fucking with ugly chicks because I know that's all I could get.
Right.
No, what we're saying is that sometimes in order to elevate your game, sometimes you got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But in your mind, you understand that whatever it is you're doing is for the purpose of elevating your game, not because you're surrendering or settling down or settling for what you can get. You understand? And it's crazy, Locario, because you're saying that a lot of guys are going to have to do that because they're unwilling to put in the work.
Exactly.
And what we're trying to tell you is that, nah, if you want anything out of life, you got to put in work.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Mm-hmm. Anything you want out of life, you got to put in work. Anything.
Facts.
You have to put yourself in position to get the things that you want.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want bad bitches, you gotta, and you live in fucking, bumfuck Minnesota or some shit. Shout out to all my people in Minnesota. No offense, but I'm just saying, you live in some bumfuck town where it's only like 500 people and 3 of them are women. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You might have to move.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that? That's the first step. Get your money together and move. And then once you get there, you're gonna have to get with the culture of that city and figure out where the people are at, where the girls are at. Like, these are things you have to do. This is work that you have to put in. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is, either settle for the easy way out or settle for the work for having to do the work that you need to do.
Right.
You're gonna settle for something.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Either way, you're gonna settle for something. And what Locario was saying is that half of you are just, you're gonna take the easy way out. You're gonna listen to these choosing signals type motherfuckers. You're gonna listen to these, these assholes that complain about women. You're gonna listen to these dudes that have no game themselves and telling you this, that, and the third, and you think, oh yeah, that sounds good. That sounds comfortable to me. So I'm gonna follow that. I'm gonna do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When the truth is that you're setting yourself up for failure. Why? Because you are subscribing to failure mentality. You're subscribing to failure philosophy. You know what I'm saying? You're like anybody that complains and doesn't work, they're fail. That's the failure.
Mm-hmm.
That's the failure, because the person who is striving for success don't have time to complain and hate and worry about all this other shit. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, they're going out there doing what the fuck they got to do that gets them closer to what they're trying to get to, period. And they're not lying to themselves and they're not hiding behind nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So it's true. A lot of motherfuckers gonna have to settle because you're unwilling to deal with the reality of your situation. You're unwilling to even be honest with yourself. You understand? A lot of motherfuckers is unwilling to say to themselves, man, I want hot bitches. I want a quality bitch that respects me. You understand? I want a quality woman that got my back and all of this type of shit. If you want those things, there's work that has to be put in, period.
Right.
And if you're unwilling to do the work, then you're not going to get very far and you're going to have to settle. And it's so sad, but you know what I mean? That's what it is. But if you fuck with us and get on the Bad Boy membership,
facts,
you might still have a fucking chance.
Do it. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying?
Have a chance.
Let me show you guys this clip. This is what we was talking about. When we this is from the Harlem Nights movie back in the day. This is how niggas are out here in these streets. Okay, let me play this real quick.
Richie, I think I'm falling in love with you.
Yeah, give me Hollycourt, 55377. Hello, it's Daddy. Hey, darling, put Mommy on the phone. Yeah, Barbara, it's Richie. Yeah, look, I ain't never coming home no more. Take it easy.
Yo, I remember being young watching that.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I was like, God damn.
She's bad. She's a bad chick. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm like, bruh.
That's probably where J. Cole got that line from.
That's what I'm saying. And see, that's the type of shit that happens to dudes. You understand what I'm saying? Who ain't got no game.
Hey, you know your boy Quavo. Shout out to O'Shea because it was from watching his video I got wind of this news. O'Shea Du Jackson, go check out his channel. Quavo broke up with that chick Saweetie.
And what? Who's this? I don't even know who the fuck this chick is.
Okay, all right. You remember a couple months back I talked about Quavo doing like I think we were talking about men being responsible for women or whatever, like some shit like that. And I talked about Quavo and Saweetie was on the Instagram, or I think it was Saweetie's Instagram or something.
786. We're gonna get to your call in a second. Go ahead, man.
And she came up in the camera and was like, "Yo, if you can't buy me a bag like this,
I remember that shit. Yeah.
Fuck you, blue collar niggas and da 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 da." And then Quavo comes in the camera like,
right,
and basically co-signing a bitch like, "Yo, the bitch know what she want, like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is."
Mm-hmm.
The bitch dumped the nigga though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And according to public information, he spent over $2 million on the bitch.
Wow.
Because they chronicled all of the shit he bought her. Because he bought her like a car or some shit for Christmas and some jewelry, and bought her like $50,000 worth of roses for Valentine's Day and all this different shit. So they said all that shit together came out to over $2 million. And that's the shit we know about.
Right.
Right. Including that bag that she was flaunting in the Instagram live.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
And she dumped him. And
guess what the headline from her quote was? He undervalued me.
Wow. Are you serious?
He undervalued me. This is probably something we got to talk about more in depth on the Bad Boy show. But yeah, he undervalued me. You understand me? So I'm looking at it like, and I told niggas, I said, a nigga like Quavo ain't got no fucking game because he's co-signing a disrespectful bitch. He's because I said to niggas that if I was dating a chick or I'm with a chick and she get up in the camera talking some shit about if you can't buy a bag like this. No. Here's what it was. She was talking to women. She was saying, if your man can't buy you a bag like this, you need to kick that nigga to the street. You need to kick that nigga to the curb because he ain't shit.
Right.
And I said, and Quavo is standing right there allowing this type of rhetoric to come out of his bitch mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying to myself, and I saw it. I'm like, that's not a nigga with game, because if it was me, my bitch couldn't even fix her brain to think some shit like that. You understand? And I would have yoked her up out the fucking camera and be like, sorry, everybody, we having technical difficulties.
Right.
And I would have got up in her fucking face talking about, don't you ever fucking disrespect men like that in your life ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You acting like you don't know what you're dealing with. But again, you dealing with a no game ass nigga with just a lot of money.
Right.
And all of y'all looks money status niggas, take fucking notes. Take notes. This nigga spent over $2 million on this bitch, and they wasn't even together for more than what, 2 years?
Right.
Less than 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
Bought her over $2 million worth of shit.
Right.
And then her quote leaving the relationship was, he undervalued me.
Right. Yo, I'm telling you.
Which bitch you know is worth $2 million?
That's crazy.
I mean, in one lump sum for no reason. Like, which bitch you know? Just like that.
That's crazy, bro.
If I end up spending $2 million on you over the course of our relationship and with time and everything, fine, I get it. But
this you just want some flowers. That's some stuff, man.
All y'all looks money status niggas, take notes. Quavo got status. He's not a bad looking guy, and he damn sure had the money. And he still dumped the nigga talking about he undervalued me.
Right.
And he fucking demonstrated the fact that he has no game, meaning he has no influence on the bitches that he fuck with.
Right.
Bitch that he fuck with. If a bitch is saying that shit about other men, when you understand game, you know, Jamaicans have this thing called, you take sleep and you mark death. That means when something seems minuscule like this, it's actually traces of a larger problem. You understand? So if the bitch is up in the Instagram telling other bitches to dump your man if he can't buy you this type of shit and blah, 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 it's not about the money in the bag she's holding. It's about the frame of mind that she has and the respect that she has for men in general.
Mm-hmm.
Because to everybody looking at the Instagram live, they're like, oh, yeah, girl, you know, get the bag, get the blah, blah, blah. But it's not about the cost of the bag. It's about the lack of respect that she has for men in general.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
The cost of the bag and the message in the Instagram live was sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But the bigger problem is her mentality towards men, which is death.
Mm.
Do you understand? That's the analogy.
Right.
So when I looked at Quavo and I'm like, Quavo, nigga, you're allowing this? You ain't got no fucking game. And lo and behold, the bitch dropped the nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped the nigga. Talking about he undervalued me.
And what does this chick do? Who is she? She got any talent? What does she do?
She's a rapper, but she's a struggle rapper. Shout out to O'Shea. I'm using his term. But she don't do much. She's just like a model influencer, you know, reality show. She's one of them chicks that came after Cardi.
Right, right.
Cardi was literally just a stripper turned reality show chick and that got into music. And then a bitch like Saweetie kind of came after her. Like, well, if she did it, maybe I could do it. So she came out with a couple of songs or whatever. But she ain't nobody like that to be, you know, she ain't no rapper like that to be saying nothing about. Right. She's kind of cute, like kinda after she's made up, but that's about it. She's just your average hood bitch.
He ain't put on no tracks tonight. He ain't doing no music with her nothing.
Probably did. I don't know.
I don't know because I don't listen to his shit. But
I don't listen to none of them motherfuckers anyway.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make, you ain't hear no fucking nominations for Saweetie at the Grammys.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, she's nowhere to be found when it comes to like, you know,
shit, right?
Whatever you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you could dump a nigga after he just finished spending $2 million on you.
Right. That's crazy. And talking about he undervalued me. That's see, this is what happens when y'all be fucking doing this type of shit with these women, where y'all be talking all this shit about, oh, I gotta get my money up, and you know, I feel like a king tricking over this place. Like y'all inflate these women's egos, and then they could say shit like, you undervalue me after you done gave this chick $2 million fucking dollars.
$2 million.
Like that's crazy. That's crazy, man. It's ridiculous. But let's get to some of these calls. The phone lines are lighting up. Let's go to 786. 786. What's popping? Who's this?
Hello?
Yeah, what's popping? Who's this?
Hello?
Hello, what's going on?
This is William from Miami, Florida.
What up, my brother? Did you donate?
Yeah, I donated to Cash App.
Appreciate it, brother. What's good with you?
It's under Will 2193.
Gotcha. What's going on with you, man?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought this topic up about guys having to settle it. Like this is what I feel about the whole settling thing. A lot of people think they're settling, but they're not settling as much as they think they are. Like a lot of these standards people have is there because they're trying to find a person based off what people think is attractive instead of what they feel is attractive. Like for example, like most of these girls out here, man, they're not really that ugly. Yeah, you got some girls that are really hideous, but most girls are not that bad. So a lot of guys, they're looking for dimes because it looks good to other people. It looks like something good that they can show off to.
Right.
But like but the thing is that they don't look at what the girl can offer besides her looks. And actually, sometimes the way the girl acts is actually the thing that's gonna make you attracted to her, not mostly her looks. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get a girl that is good looking, but then she don't treat you right. You know, she's in a way she's kind of ugly to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Now I feel what you're saying. And well, the thing is, a lot of these guys on top of it, they'll see a lot of dudes have unrealistic expectations anyway from the jump, because everybody's trying to find this quote unquote dime so that they can have the girl so that other people could think they're cool because they got a dime, you know, so that type of shit happens. Most women you deal with, or most women you see,
while you talk.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hold real quick, because you in the fucking cab or something like that. Most women that you find aren't going to be dimes. You understand what I'm saying? That's just reality. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is that as long as you're dealing with a girl who you think is attractive, then that's good. The problem is guys can't even get girls that they think are decent or attractive. They're just like, and you know what it is? A lot of times guys have this thought process of, they'll say, like I heard guys say this, they'll be like, man, you know, in order to get dimes, you got to have a lot of money, or it's easier to talk to girls who are 5s and 6s or some shit like that. So when you have that mentality, that's the thing that causes you not to be able to attract, you know, women that you think are hot or women that you think are attractive. You know what I'm saying?
After this call, we're gonna have to take a pause and get some likes up.
Oh, facts. So I'm gonna bring you back in, caller, real quick. Do you have anything else you want to say, caller?
No, that'll be it. Yeah, but thanks a lot, man. I'll continue watching the show.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, so hold on, we gotta get some of these likes up. Oh shit, you got the rock music queued up. Get the people. Get the mics up. Mics up, people. So we get the likes, people. Get the likes up. Get 111. Let's at least get it to 150. We got to get 150 at least. Let's get to 150, people.
All right, where we at? Where we at?
Where we at with the likes, people? Hold on, let me see. Where we at? We are at 122. 150.
Wait, 150?
150. We got to get 150. 150. Gotta get it to 150, people. Don't stop on my movie. Stop, please. We gotta get it to 150, people. Oh, we're up to 126. I see 137. That's 137, people. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it going. We need 150 up in this bitch. Do it. Come on, people. Oh, we have 139. We have 139. We need 11 more likes, people. 11 more likes, people. We need 11 more likes, people. We got 2 people waiting on the line right now to get the questions answered. We need 11 more likes.
3 more likes. 3 more likes. Come on, guys.
3 more likes. Do it. 3 more likes.
Just do it.
Just do it. Listen to Shia.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just
2 more. 148. Wow. Really, guys? Come on, man.
I was going to do it. You understand? Now, today, we need to make this shit happen, okay? We need the likes.
All right, 152. We good.
There, let's do it. All right. So, let's go to 510. 510, what's popping? Who this?
It's BT from Oakland, man. What's going on?
What up, my brother? Did you donate?
Yes, sir. It's under Brandon, $3.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. So what's good with you, man?
Now, I just want to know if it's I matched with a chick on Hinge, and then I guess because they tell you like if you guys are gonna be compatible or not. So she sent me a message, and then I was like, we should find out if we're compatible by taking her out, for ice cream or something, because like the bars ain't open out here in the Bay Area. So I gotta go eat like coffee or ice cream or something. And then she was like, oh, if I don't eat ice cream and yada, yada, yada. And I was like, and I said, what are you suggesting? And she was like, oh, maybe like coffee or something, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, well, I was being sarcastic about it. There's a place called Starbucks that we should hit up.
Right.
And then she was like, yeah, I don't drink Starbucks and yada, yada, yada. And we should go ahead and talk and see if we're make a connection. And I was just thinking like, maybe like I'm wasting my time dealing with her and like, you guys should just charge her to the game. And I was just thinking, getting you guys like opinion on that. Cause I feel like I got to jump for too many hoops. Like, she's not being like cooperative.
Yeah, she is. That chick is done. You feel me? She's done. She's lost. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's over with that chick. You understand? Listen, this is what I was telling y'all before. Whenever a woman is giving you friction like that, because it's not about what the fuck you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? It's about her following what you're saying. So if you're like, hey, let's go get some ice cream, right? Even if she doesn't like to eat ice cream, the most she would have said was, she'd have been like, oh, that's cool. We can do that. I don't really like ice cream too much, but I could probably like get something else or something. You understand what I'm saying? And then
it's not about the thing. It's about getting to know you. It's about meeting each other.
Right, exactly. And the thing is, when you like, okay, let's get coffee, and then you're like, all right, let's go to the Starbucks shit, and then she start acting funny, talking about, oh, but so she talking about she don't want to do Starbucks and none of that shit. That's what she said.
She was like, yeah, I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't drink Starbucks with the laughing emoji, and I'm like, what do you want? It's like, God damn, it's like,
yeah, she's on some bullshit.
I don't know.
This is the more resistance you get from a woman, right? That means that the less she's attracted to you. It's that simple.
Plus, which that don't eat ice cream.
Nah, she's on some bullshit, bro. You wasting time with that girl. You just gotta. That's what I'm saying. Like, you already gave her 2 chances,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the thing is, right. The thing is, look, man, understand that when this is just basically it's a preview to what it's gonna be like dealing with her, even if you was to meet her. Right. You understand what I'm saying? It's a preview. You know what I noticed? There's times on Tinder, for example, right? Sometimes I would delete my Tinder and start fresh. I'll refresh my Tinder because something happens where at a certain point, you get all these matches and then the shit don't be, working as good as it is. So I'll delete it and restart it, right? So I'll start fresh. And sometimes I'd match with chicks that I matched with before that I deleted it, right? And so some of them I would forget that I matched with them before, but then I would look at them like, wait, didn't I match with this chick before? And then I noticed the same friction I had from the first time when I hit them up again. Like after I didn't realize, I was like, oh shit, I did hit this girl up. Like I remember one time, this girl I matched with before, the first time we matched, I said, Leo, let's meet up. And she's like, oh, I don't really feel like, traveling that far to go to that part of the city. And I'm like, all right. So I just stopped talking to her. And then I deleted the app because I was refreshing the app. And then all of a sudden I matched with that same girl again. I didn't realize it until after I was sending her a message. So I sent her a message and I was like, hey, let's meet up. And then she basically said the same exact thing. Talking about, oh, I don't think I want to go. And that's what made me remember it was the same chick. I was like, wait, this is the same chick that told me the same shit from before. You understand what I'm saying? So once the chick is showing you that bullshit, it's a preview to the bullshit you're going to have to be dealing with later. So it's like cut your losses at this point and then move on to a chick who's going to be way more cooperative. You understand?
Right.
Yeah, because it's funny because like the chick yesterday, it was like a different chick, but then I was like, hey, let's go grab a coffee or something. And then she was like, oh, well, can we do something outdoors? Like maybe go on a hike or something? I don't want to be inside and I'd rather get like some fresh air and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's like the same bullshit. So I cut her ass off too. But no, I get what you're saying though. It's just, you only give her so many chances and like, you just got to charge it to the game. So I matched both of them.
These chicks, listen, this is how you got to deal with some of these women, right? You got to tell these chicks, hey, listen, this is what I want to do. When you're ready to do that, you have my information. Just give them your number. Be like, listen, when you're ready to do this thing, call me. And then end the conversation and keep it moving. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. Like, there should really be no negotiation with women like this. You understand what I'm saying? It's one thing if you say, hey, I want to take you to this fucking sushi spot that I like. And she's like, oh man, I'm allergic to sushi. All right, cool. Well, look, we'll do this other thing. And she's like, all right, cool. Right? I'm okay with that. That's fine. You understand what I'm saying? But if it's like, hey, I'm gonna take you to the sushi spot. Oh, well, I'm allergic to sushi. All right, cool. Let's go get a drink here. Well, I don't drink. And you're like, okay, let's go get coffee. Well, I don't like like, bitch, the fuck is wrong with you? You understand what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I really hate when I say, meet me at this bar and they say I don't drink alcohol.
Right. I hate that.
I'm like, yo, bars sell all kinds of beverages. Like,
exactly. Just get a fucking water. Get a soda.
Get a like whatever.
And this is what I'm saying. They do this shit because they're not really feeling you. Because if they were feeling you, they wouldn't say nothing. They'd come meet you at the fucking bar and they would get a goddamn orange juice, soda, whatever the fuck else they could drink. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying, where women, they're going to make it difficult for guys they're not really feeling.
Caller. Listen, there's something you need to understand about this. Like Locario said, it's a snapshot of what you're going to have to be dealing with. So what you're what you're doing by continuing the communication and allowing her to get her way to start is you're sending her a message that she can get what she wants from you all the time. You understand that she can use you and manipulate you any way she wants. And that's the part of the game. And that's the reason why you have to charge her to the game, because anything beyond that point is basically going to be poisonous and probably hazardous to you.
Right.
You understand? And it's not anything like, it's not like, it ain't nothing to be mad at. It ain't nothing to be, to get frustrated about. That's why we tell you guys that it's a numbers game. You understand? Don't be afraid to understand that it's a numbers game. And most of these chicks is not going to make it. You understand? Most of these chicks is not going to get to a first date with you. And it's okay.
Right.
You're looking for the ones that they see your picture, they read your profile, and they're genuinely interested to meet with you and chop it up with you to see if there's something that could go down. And if she's not willing to put out that type of effort, then what is she worth to you anyway?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's all it really is. Because if you could see her picture, you could see her profile, and you could say, wow, I'd like to meet this chick. So you swipe and you match with her. Then you say, hey, let's meet up. And she's like, oh, well, I don't do this. And oh, I don't do that. Can we do, and trying to tell you what to do. And then you say, okay, let's do what you want to do. That how you start is how you finish.
Right.
You understand? That's not you have to consider that as soon as you begin corresponding with someone, that's the beginning of the relationship. That's the beginning of the relationship. So if that's the way you starting out, then you gotta figure it's only downhill from there.
Right.
No, I get what you guys are saying, but no, thanks for helping me out with that. I don't know if you guys go too long, but thanks for helping me out with that.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate the call.
Play that numbers, bro. Play that numbers game.
That's what dudes need to get. I'm telling y'all, man, all this back and forth and all this other, oh, well, I want to do this, but how about we do that? It's like, yo, listen, like, see, again, women do this, right? It's like, okay, I'll give you guys a perfect example. I'll give you guys a fucking perfect example. Listen to what I'm about to say. You're gonna be like, oh, you're like, yo, what the fuck? Okay, listen. Do it right now. Have you ever been in a situation where you're with a chick or around the chick, or you're talking to a chick who she's not that like hot, she's aight, right? And so you get a little bit more brave and bold to tell her some crazy shit because you don't give a fuck if you lose her. Because you're like, she's a 5, whatever. So you say, yo, you know what? I'm going to just tell this chick I want to fuck the shit out of her and just be bold and see what happens. Now, you're brave enough to be bold to that chick who's like, you think is a 5, because if she say no or if she like rejects you or whatever, you're like, well, whatever, it's cool. I don't give a fuck because I wasn't that interested in her anyway. So the losing her or losing the interaction doesn't really mean much to you because you don't see her as a hot chick anyway, right? So let's flip this around. When a chick is being combative, when a chick is being, very resistant, that means that she has a chance of losing you. Now, she's doing that because she don't give a fuck because she don't see you as that attractive. You're her 5. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying, guys. Come on, man. That's what I'm telling y'all. You are her 5, nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
Tell him, Locario.
That's what I'm telling y'all. She don't give a fuck if she don't ever meet you.
She don't care?
She don't care, man. Listen, if she cared, she wouldn't be acting like this. She'd be on her P's and Q's. She'd come to you. She wouldn't say shit. Just like when you see a hot girl, when you guys see a hot girl and you're like, damn, I don't want to fuck this up, man. She's bad. I want to make, you start doing things out of character. You start fucking like, oh yeah, like you speak like, I know a dude who will talk to a woman for hours till 6 a.m. to fuck. Then we have a guy on the show the other day, like a few months ago, talking about, well, she was bad, so we were speaking all night, and because she was bad, he's willing to participate and do whatever she's trying to do and go along with whatever she's trying to go along with. Right?
And we was like, did you want to do that? And he was like, I didn't mind because she was so cute.
Exactly. That's the same thing women do. If you tell a chick, yo, listen, meet me at this place at this time, if she's feeling you, oh, okay, yeah, sounds good. I'll see you there, blah, 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 right? If she's not feeling you, hey, I don't know, can we do something else? I don't know, can we talk more? That's what they do when they don't care about losing a situation.
Right.
Women never fucking give friction to niggas they want to get with. Never.
Facts.
They're super about it. You understand what I mean? They're about it like that. It's just, I'm telling you guys. This is what I'm trying to say. So whenever you see that shit where they start acting like that, where they start being on that bullshit, understand they're not really into you like that. You're the guy for the time. You're the guy that they'll fuck with if nothing else pops up, nothing else good comes along. You're the
guy that they're texting right now because they're waiting on another guy to get back to their last text on the same fucking date.
Right. Exactly. You're the backup plan, or you're the backup plan to the backup plan. You understand what I'm saying?
I want to say this though, real quick. We're saying this not for, you have to be careful now, guys. We're trying to expose truth and reality to you in the mind of the female that you're trying to match and go out on a date with.
Right.
Please don't take this as a woman seeing you as her 5, and don't take this and internalize it as if you're a 5.
Right.
And we're letting you into the mind of the female to let you see how delusional she is, which is why you shouldn't waste your time with her.
Exactly.
That's what we're trying to convey to you. So don't be like, oh, well, if women see me as a 5, then fuck it. I'm going MGTOW,
Right. Right.
No, that's not why we're saying this. So please stay focused, stay confident, stay positive, and understand that we're trying to help. We're not trying to denigrate or diss men, and we're not even trying to complain about women, but we're letting you know that this is the reality. Because even the ugliest, fucking fattest, ugly whale of a bitch has at least 20 niggas sending her messages on a fucking dating app. You have to know this.
Exactly.
So that chick that you think is cute, and she got nice titties and light eyes, and she looked like a dime, or she looked like a 9, or some dumb shit like that, bro. Trust and believe she got 500 niggas in her message stack.
Right.
Trust and believe. You understand? So that's why you literally can't waste time with them, because it's like, yo, I'm looking for the ones that's down to meet me. Ones that are truly interested to come. And that's why we tell you that dating apps is just I know right now a lot of cities are shut down, so it's like the best way. But dating apps are just that's the side hustle. We said that before.
Right.
Locario said that dating apps is the side hustle. Cold approach and meeting bitches in person on a day-to-day basis is that's the 9 to 5. That's the main job.
Right.
So you seriously need not waste any time with these hoes on these dating apps. And it's nothing to get mad about. It's nothing to get frustrated about. It's like your match the same way you match, and then the shit goes bring.
Right.
You say, hey, are you free? Let's meet up. And then if she says bring and says yes, let's meet up. Cool. Then you keep going. And if she says and then she doesn't, it's like black or white. Like just A or B, A or B, A or B, next bitch, A or B, A or B, next bitch. Like just, it's a conveyor belt. I keep telling y'all niggas this, bro. Because you don't, look, these bitches don't owe you nothing and you don't owe them nothing. So it's nothing to get personally frustrated about or feel no type of way. It's just the reality of the landscape.
Right.
Then these chicks have messages upon messages, thousands of guys just like you trying to get at her. And in between messages, she's like, oh, he's kind of cute. Let me see what he has to say. And then you're like, oh, let's meet up for some Starbucks. You understand? But she has 15 other simp niggas trying to take her out to a $200 dinner.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Seriously.
Facts.
She have like the bad bitches got like 200, 500 niggas talking about, so what do you, let me take you out for dinner. Let's go to a steakhouse or something.
Mm-hmm.
At that, like, what the fuck I want with ice cream and coffee when I could go get a fucking steak,
right?
With this dumbass nigga,
right?
Meanwhile, she also has her friends with benefits nigga that she's gonna go on a $200 date with the simp. Over, she gonna call the friends with benefits nigga and get dick down that night.
Exactly.
So again, these women have they shit set up, bro. These women have a schedule. These bitches look in their fucking refrigerator and they look at their grocery budget and they figure how many dates they need to go on to cover their meals for the week. These are facts.
Real talk.
So this is simply the reality of the game. And this is why I need you to not waste time with these chicks. And don't even get frustrated. Don't even get upset. Just understand that it is the reality. So you have that the numbers game is so heavy. So heavy, so important. You understand? Especially with online dating.
April says, "Stop putting our business out there." Hilarious.
You see what I'm saying? April knows what it is.
But let's go to 321. 321. What's poppin'? Who this?
Yeah, this is from Arlington, Texas. I donated at your file.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Yeah, I was just can you hear me?
Yeah, we get you.
Yeah, I was just listening to what Miles said about online dating. So what I do is usually not like match somebody or see somebody. I usually get to the point, like say, hey, how you doing? When are you free? Here's my number. Text me and chat for a little bit, and we can set some things up. That's what I usually do because I don't have time to be worrying about if a female,
Wait, hold on for a second. Are you hold on. Are you on speakerphone or something? Are you on a speakerphone or something like that?
No. I'm not.
Okay, you sound like you're in the hallway or something like that. It's like,
okay, but what's you got a question though, or what's going on?
Yeah. Is that like a faster way to get a response?
Yes.
Quicker like that, like with the messages.
So you're saying, is that a faster way to get a response from the chick? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, quicker than just going through, hey, how was your day?
No, you don't give a fuck about how her day was. No. Yo, do you really give a fuck how her day was?
No.
Hey, no. So what do you want to do? You trying to match and then meet up as soon as possible? Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. It's just that it's a numbers game. That's all you got to know. It's a numbers game. So whatever it is you're doing, you just got to do more of it. That's all. The only thing other than that, you can try to improve your maybe improve your profile, maybe improve your pictures, maybe improve a couple of other things. But that's the basic idea. You match with them and you try to get them off the fucking dating app and in front of your face as soon as possible. That's all it is.
Right.
I got hold on.
I found it a bit quicker.
Bro, I got something you got to hear though, real quick. You got to listen to this.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
All right, so you ain't got to say all this, hey, how you doing and what's going on? No, listen, meet me here at this time at this place. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
That's it, bro. He's still laughing.
I'll tell you, the Game Kings. I'm telling you, the Game Kings is laying it out for y'all, man. I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Like, so this is the thing. So some real shit though. Wow. You gotta listen. When you're on these apps, right? You match with a chick, and I always tell guys, the first message you should send a girl should really be about y'all getting together.
Period.
That's it. You match with a girl. Hey, what's up? What are you doing Friday at 7? We should get together and get a drink. You understand what I'm saying? So you have her respond to that. And this is what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. Half the girls you send that to ain't going to send you a message back.
Period. That's
Period. You know why? Because they were never they were attention whores. They were never gonna go out with you in the first place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna respond. Then you're gonna have the women that's gonna respond because they're attention whores who want more attention, but they're not actually interested in meeting you. So they'll say some shit like, "Oh my God, you're so forward. Wow, you get to the point quickly." And then you're like, "Yeah, I do." Anyway, when are you free? Let's make. You see what I'm saying? Like you got to do the bullshit.
You got first wave attention whores and then greedy attention whores.
Like I can't drive at night. What?
What happened when you said what they said?
This chick told me, like I set up a date, right, for this chick, right? I said, hey, let's meet up here, such place at the time. Oh, can we meet in the daytime? No, because she said she don't know her way around at night.
Man, listen, bro, I'm telling you, a lot of these chicks, when they're not feeling you like that, it's always going to be a runaround. It's always going to be friction. It's always going to be resistance. The women who are really about it, they just let you know. It's like, yo, you say, listen, when are you free? They're like, I'm free this day. Or you say, hey, you tell them, hey, I'm free Friday at 7. Can you meet me here? They say, yeah, I'll meet you there. It's that simple. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of these chicks, again, I'm telling you, there's a lot of them that's just going to be on there for attention. A lot of them that's going to be on some back and forth shit. And that's that. So yeah, so to answer your question, you definitely, get to the point quicker so that you can sift through all the BS that certain chicks is going to be trying to do.
Yeah,
and then you find the ones you want.
I mean, I met with a lot of females and I go through a lot, and then some females be like, oh, let's hook up, or here's my Snapchat. I go with that too. Like I go through fat chicks, I go through the people want to hook up with them, but you have to pay, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, here's my Snapchat. I'm not on here. I get that a lot too sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I'm sniffing through. Like I come across that a lot. Like a lot. Because I use the dating sites a lot. So I have like 5 sites I use, like Black Market and Tinder and Bumble and all Cubit. So yeah.
Right. Well, this is the thing, bro. Just keep using the sites, keep being direct with these chicks, and sift through the chicks who is on some BS, and then you'll find more of the women who's really about making it happen. You understand what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's the game right there. Right. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I appreciate the call, my brother. All right, I'm a holla.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, bro. Peace. All right. So, guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that donate button if you want to call in. If you have a question and you want to, you can put the Q in the chat, get that shit cracking.
Listen, I want to go over this Sweetie story real quick, though, because it's horrible. So it says, Sweetie dumped Quavo after he spent $2 million on her. And then the quote says he undervalued me, right? It says the relationship between rappers Sweetie and Quavo is officially over. MTO News confirmed. For the last year, Quavo and Sweetie had seemed like the perfect hip hop couple. The Migos star would lavish Sweetie with gifts, public compliments, but apparently that wasn't enough for her. It says MTO News spoke with one of Sweetie's friends who broke down why the two split. The insider told MTO News, quote, Quavo is cool, but he undervalued Sweetie. He had to know that she's one of the most sought after women in the game. The friend continued, I know he gave her gifts and spent time with her, but he could have done more.
More?
Wait, hold up.
Hold on. Wait, stop. More? What? Okay, continue. Go ahead.
So it says, when we asked specifically what more Sweetie was looking for, the friend said more everything, more gifts, more romance, spend more time together. MTO knew. Now, I just want to say this sounds like to me that she was giving money and gifts to the friends. That's why it wasn't enough. She was milking this nigga Quavo, bruh.
Hold on. She said more gifts.
More gifts, more romance.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yes, sir. But look, here it is. Check it out. So MTO News did a bit of math, and Quavo has spent approximately $2 million in gifts and vacations on his bae in the past 12 months alone. I said 2 years. 12 months, just one fucking year.
A year?
A year. Check this shit out. Quavo bought her a $300,000 watch for Christmas, a $350,000 Bentley for her birthday, and more than $50,000 in flowers for Valentine's Day. Quavo loves some Sweetie, but Sweetie, a high-value woman, felt that Quavo was coming up short and ended the relationship. She also unfollowed him yesterday. Here is Sweetie bragging about all the gifts that she finessed out of men in a new episode of a YouTube show. Hold on, can we play it?
Yeah, play it. Play the audio.
Let's talk about it.
Hold on.
USA.
It's a whole thing. It's a whole like 30-minute.
So we ain't probably gonna be able to find the fucking clip.
Yeah, I don't know which part they actually, because I just got the story just now because we weren't even supposed to be talking about it. But maybe we could go in further on the Bad Boy show. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy though. Yo, he's
hey guys, looks money status.
Right, exactly.
Get your money up and get any woman you want right now, today.
Just do an infomercial for Look Money Status.
Wait, there's more. for extra $19.95, you can get your status and your looks up, not just your money. Only 3 easy payments of $19.95.
Oh my God.
If you pay for shipping, we'll double your order.
Right.
Double the looks, double the status, and double the money. Come on, guys. When are you ever going to get this deal again? Fuck
these motherfuckers. Yo, how many times do y'all have to get these reminders and examples?
Look at DJ Academics. Some might say he don't have the looks, right? Because he's a troll looking type nigga. I'm just saying that's what people say. And he lost his bitch. He was on record. He went on camera. He was like, yo, I didn't know I would have all these problems with hoes being a millionaire and shit.
Exactly.
Because DJ Academics is a fucking millionaire. DJ Academic got a beautiful house and mad cars, and he could go anywhere you want in this world.
Mm-hmm.
And the part I love about Academics is that his wealth is 100% self-made.
Right.
You understand? Because he's the one that came out. He's the one that kind of made all of that hip hop, those short hip hop gossip videos. He made that popular.
Right.
I mean, shout out to guys like O'Shea Duke Jackson, but who really made all that shit popular?
Mm-hmm. Right.
You understand? While they talk about the story, they keep playing clips and photos of the person and all of that shit. DJ Academics is the guy. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he's a self-made millionaire, and he got problems with bitches. Why? Because he has no game.
Right.
You understand?
Facts.
You motherfuckers, come on, bruh.
Facts.
Come on. We trying to tell you, game will save your fucking life. Get on that Bad Boy membership. Look how many fucking lives we saved already. I'm serious. Get on that fucking Bad Boy membership. Look, Quavo got $2 million to spend on a bitch. Mm-hmm. And Bad Boy membership is only, what, $97 a month?
Right, exactly. See, Quavo should have been on the goddamn Bad Boy membership.
Man, yo.
Niggas are stupid. Niggas are stupid. Yo, I'm telling you, listen, there's so many examples that show you all this money, status, look shit. That shit don't get you nowhere. It don't get you nowhere. You understand? And look what happened. He spent all this money on this goofy chick. She got rid of him. And then to add insult to injury, said he didn't value her enough.
He needed to do more.
He needed to do more. More? You see what I'm saying? This is what happens when you don't have a woman following you, when you following the woman. This is exactly what happens. She has no choice but to disrespect you. She has no choice but to look at you like you a lame.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Because see, what happened is the reason why she's saying that she felt undervalued, right? Is because a chick always feels undervalued when she's with a bitch ass nigga. You understand? Always. Because the only way a woman feels valuable is when she's with a real man. You see what I'm saying?
Look, Quavo, we not really calling you a bitch ass nigga.
Right, because I know how niggas get. They gonna be like,
what we're saying is the actions that you chose to like the behavior,
right,
was akin to a bitch ass nigga's behavior.
Exactly. That's what we're saying.
I don't know Quavo. I don't know him. And I don't know why he would spend that much money on a bitch. I don't know if it was a publicity stunt. Maybe this whole shit is a lie. Who knows? I'm just talking based on the story at hand.
You
understand? Because, you know, Migos and them niggas, they do their shit, they do their music, and they came up, made their money. Shout out to them niggas. Ain't trying to disrespect a nigga like that. But bruh, you gonna spend all that. I'm just talking about what transpired. You gonna spend all that money on a bitch, and then at the end of the day, she's saying that she's leaving you because it's not enough.
Right.
You ain't really have to spend that much in the first place to get a bitch to respect you and hold you down.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I feel like I want to call it now. I want to say that because I look at people like Jay-Z and Beyonce. I feel like their marriage will last forever.
Right.
And I look at Jada and Will, and a lot of people can say what they want about Jada and Will. You understand? But I feel like their marriage will also last forever. And you want to know why I say that? Because I've heard it from these two females' mouth. That what the thing that attracted them to the man that they're with, they looked up to him.
Right.
I heard Beyonce say that out of her mouth in an interview, and I heard Jada Pinkett say that shit out of her mouth in an interview. They look up to these men.
Right.
You understand? Meaning that at the end of the day, beyond all this other shit, anything you want to talk about, the cheating and the this and the money and the this and the that, the looks and I mean, we know Jay-Z's not that good looking. So the point I'm trying to make is that these women understand something deeper,
right?
When they're dealing with these men, and that's why they'll stay together through thick and thin, because it's like, yo, y'all can say what y'all want. I don't care how much money this nigga got. I don't care how much money he don't got. I fuck with him because he's that guy that I like. One.
Right.
That guy. Yeah, you could. Of course, I'll probably be attracted to another nigga because of whatever, but this is the guy that I want to spend the rest of my life, or this is the guy that I want to follow, and this is the guy that I respect. This is the guy that has a place in my heart where some serious, crazy, world-ending shit got to happen for me to want to leave them.
Right.
You feel me? Because even through all of that red table bullshit and all of this and all of that, Jada did not for 1 second did she say some shit about trying to leave this nigga.
Exactly.
And even through all of that lemonade shit and go get Becky with the good hair, not once did you actually hear Beyonce or hear it in the news that Beyonce and Jay-Z split up or some shit like that.
Right.
But you got this nigga out here openly spending $2 million on a bitch, and she talking about, nah, it's not enough. Fuck out of here.
He undervalued me. You know, like, what? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Jesus Christ, man. I'm just like, yo, like it kills me that this is where it's at. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, and this is what dudes like Quavo got to understand, bro. You are in a position to where she should be like thankful that you even breathed on her. You understand what I'm saying? She should be thankful that you even gave her the time of day, that you ever took this chick out to do anything, anywhere. You understand what I'm saying?
It just so happens that 3 months ago, Saweetie released a song called "Back to the Streets." and it got 25 million views.
That's crazy.
Sweetie, back to the streets.
That's crazy. That's ridiculous, man. I'm just like, man. But anyway, let's get to some of these questions, guys. If you want to call up 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. So Chris says, Locario, do I always need to be in a high vibration / fantastic mood for cold approaches to be successful? Well, the thing is, you don't have to be in like a super crazy, fantastic mood, but you got to be in the mood to cold approach. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in the mood to be social. You got to be in the mood to interact, because the thing is that if you're not doing that, the hell's all that shit? The untold story. Hold on. Oh man.
That's ASAP. You see that?
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Let me stop fucking with you, because y'all messed up, man. But nah, you got to be in the mood. If you're in the mood, your cold approach is going to be more successful. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Ultra Gold Coin said, do women admire alpha men based off of their masculine personality? Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
I just want to say something about the other cold approach question. You see, you have to see, even if whether you're feeling it or not, you have to have a level of creativity about yourself to make it work, right? You could be in the type of frame where you're not feeling it, and you could literally go up to a chick and be like, I didn't even feel like leaving the house today, but I just came out, and it just so happens that I happen to, you caught my eye, so I came over to say hi. How you doing? You understand? Like, you could literally use how you're feeling in the approach,
right?
You never know. Maybe she feels the same way and be like, yeah, my girls dragged me out today. I ain't feel like coming out here neither. You understand? And then boom, y'all start the conversation off from there. So you see, the thing is, if you're not feeling it to the point where you don't even want to talk, then there's nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, you have to still be feeling it enough to talk. Your energy level don't got to be crazy high, but you still got to be feeling it enough to actually still make the approach and make the connection. You understand?
Right. Real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And sometimes that just takes a little bit of creativity on your part. Yeah.
Right. Now that's some real shit. And I'm telling you, man. So, Broderick said, where does this put Quavo if other females start disrespecting him now? Will it be harder for him to get women? Nah, he'll still get women. The problem is, though, is that if he's going to get women that are probably going to do the same type of shit if he does the same type of stuff. This is what happens when right. So if he continues to do the same type of stuff, then women are going to know, okay, well, he's the guy that I could get to spend $2 million on me. You understand what I'm saying? And take advantage of it and then just keep it pushing.
Hold up. I got a fucking question, though. Nobody from the Migos said to this nigga, bruh, slow down.
Right.
Bruh, what you doing? Not one nigga in his crew was like, bruh, what are you doing? At least Offset married Cardi, right?
Right.
So if he feel like he want to spend $50,000 worth of roses, at least he's doing it for his wife. At least for the mother of his kids. At least it's still simping, but at least that's your bitch officially, and that's the mother of your kids officially, right?
Right. Not
one person in his crew was like, bruh, you probably should slow down a little bit because she's for the streets.
Right.
She even did a song about it, bruh. Like, not one of his boys. Come on, man.
She's back to the streets now. You feel me? That's crazy. So Rock Smart said, every dating coach speaks about getting good with women, but nobody speaks about overcoming sex addiction. Well,
that's a whole. You got to go to a fucking clinic for that. You got to go talk to a doctor, nigga. What are you talking about?
He said, well, first of all, what do you mean by sex addiction? Because people be having these weird ass definitions. They think just because you fucking a lot, that's sex addiction. Nah, sex addiction is I didn't eat for 3 days because I'm here trying to fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
I lost my job because I was fucking.
Right. Right. And the thing is, if you fucking that, first of all, you need to be able to be fucking to have the sex addiction. You understand what I'm saying? Unless you're jerking off all day, right? Like, are you
an addiction?
Right. You know what I'm saying? So if you having sex that much, that means you able to get some pussy, correct? You know what I'm saying? So now it's just all about, okay, well, if you have that sex addiction, then you got to, see a fucking therapist or some shit with that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So it says, isn't there a big difference to the woman you would fuck and the women you actually want to fuck. I find myself not wanting to approach the one that I would fuck and approaching the latter. Well, this is the thing. So you said the women you would fuck and the woman you actually want to fuck. So you said that you approach the woman that you want to fuck. Is that what you're saying? Because if you're approaching a woman you want to fuck, that's good. You understand what I'm saying? Because you have women that you want to fuck and women that you would fuck. The women you want to fuck are the ones that you're actually attracted to. The women that you would fuck is just chicks who are fuckable. You understand what I'm saying? So you're saying you're finding yourself not wanting to approach the one that the one that you would fuck, you don't want to approach. That means that you're scared. You understand what I'm saying? To approach those chicks. You understand what I'm saying? So you're saying that he's approaching a woman he don't want to fuck. Or he doesn't want to really fuck that much. So he's approaching the chicks that are most likely fuckable,
right?
But not he actually wants to fuck specifically. But the reason why he's not approaching a woman he wants to fuck is because he's scared to approach those women because you're scared of rejection. And that's a whole nother issue. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, again, approach all women.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. Just get used to talking to all of them, bruh.
Right.
That's it. All of them. Stop with the bullshit. Stop compartmentalizing this shit. Like, just holla at all bitches, man. Stop the bullshit, man. Y'all motherfuckers. Shout out to Coach EO, man, because he got that book, cut the bullshit or cut the shit or
right. Cut the bullshit.
Cut the bullshit, man. Go check out Championship Game, Coach EO. You feel me? But stop, man. Stop coming up with reasons to not go do the work that you know you need to go fucking do.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean?
Facts. Real talk. So, guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224. Let's go to 613. 613, what's going on? Who's this?
What's good? It's Big Baby J from the chat. How y'all doing?
What's good, my brother? Did you donate?
Yes, sir. Check the PayPal.
Appreciate it. What's good with you, man?
I'm good, bro. I just wanted to ask a question a little bit related to this topic, all right? And I'm wondering how I could use some of my, side hustles I'm doing to leverage that to get more attractive women. So I'll give you a scenario, right? I'm working on my YouTube page, trying to grow it. I have a blog. I'm working on a blog too. And I'm also doing a little photography on the side, right? So I was wondering how could, use some of your hustles to, get more attractive chicks, basically.
So you're trying to use your situations and your hustle to try to get women. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Like, definitely I'm doing my hustles, my work and stuff like that just for me in general, because I generally like those things. But is there a way to leverage that into situations is what I'm trying to get to.
I mean, you can, but I wouldn't suggest going down that route. Because what I mean is, let's say, for example, you say you're doing photography, right?
Yeah.
Right. So let's say you get some models for photography, right? So you could potentially holler at some of these chicks after y'all finish working on whatever the fuck photography you're working on, and you could get chicks that way. But what happens is that now at that point, it's kind of like you're not being really professional. So then you're kind of fucking up the situation professionally. You understand what I'm saying? Because let's say you got a model and you taking pictures of her and you making money off those pictures or whatever. So you're like, I'm making some paper from using this model, but then you trying to fuck with her and then y'all get into like some sexual situation and then shit goes, left. Now you end up not being able to have that model and it fucks with your paper. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is, so what I'm saying is,
I see what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that you don't want to have a situation where you're trying to use your situation to try to get girls. You get girls just through you, period, in general. You understand what I'm saying? So like, let's say if you had a networking event, like you could be at a networking event for like photographers and models, and you could meet a chick there and holler at her. because you're at the place. But what I'm saying is that you shouldn't necessarily just be trying to use that to get the girls. You understand what I'm saying? Because then that goes into the whole, I'm gonna try to use my status and I'm gonna try to use my money or my clout to try to get chicks. You see what I'm saying? And then it becomes that type of shit. You feel what I mean?
I feel you, bro. I'm gonna give you like a small example. Like, for example, right? My boy, he was featuring me on his YouTube page, right?
Right.
And then one of his viewers was rocking with me, and she added me on on her socials, right?
Right.
She added me on my socials because, you know, it was in the description box, everything like that. We got to vibing, and then we dealt with each other after, you know?
Right.
So I was trying to talk. Maybe I should have worded the question a little different, but essentially that's what I'm getting to, right? So I should, as you're saying, keep it professional, but at the same time, can I have a little fun with it? Essentially, you know, what are some ways, some tricks? Not tricks, but
right. But this is what. But see, this is what I'm saying. But see, this is what I'm saying. This is the problem with your question. You're trying to get something out of that situation of let's use an example of a YouTube thing. You're trying to get chicks through your YouTube situation instead of just having a YouTube situation. And then by having that, you happen to stumble upon a woman who hollered at you through that. That's two different things. See, it's one thing if you're just doing your thing and then a chick sees you and she's like, oh, I like the YouTube shit, and she sends you a DM, that's cool. But if you're using YouTube just to try to get bitches, you understand what I'm saying? Then that's the issue, because then that's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about. You see what I mean? It's two different things. So that's what I'm saying. Because when you're doing it the other way,
I'm not trying to say, oh, look at my clout, look at all that I have. You know, I'm trying to holler at you, get with you. I want to say, like, is there a way? Not a way, but I'm saying, like, it can be used to an advantage. Is what I'm trying to get to, right?
Yeah, I'm saying if the chick is there and hollers at you, then, like, for example, I think if I'm not mistaken, that's how Alan Roger Curry got with his woman. Like, I think he said that she saw one of his YouTube videos or something like that, and she messaged him or something like that. But Alan Roger Curry didn't come on YouTube to try to just get chicks. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I mean. So if it happens, then yeah, if a chick hollers at you or whatever, a chick comes at you and that, then yeah, do that thing. But what I'm saying is that you're trying to say, oh, what is there a way, or is there something I can do to use this stuff to get women? That's what I'm saying, that's where you get into to tricky waters, because now it's like you're saying, well, I'm trying to use my status to get girls. I'm trying to use my money or my clout to get women. You see what I'm saying? And so when you go down that slippery slope, right, then your game becomes that. And then it weakens you actually knowing how to pull a chick. You understand what I'm saying? So when a chick, let's say a chick hits you in the DMs, right? If she hits you in the DMs on the Instagram and says, yo, you know, I saw this YouTube video where you was on there with this other guy and I like what you said. And then you say, oh yeah, that was cool. So anyway, you know, where you from? And then you can get in a conversation with her. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you're thinking about doing all these side hustles and doing shit and thinking, oh, well, let me do this thing, let me do this topic on this video because that's probably going to get more girls to watch, then you're fucking up, because now you're making your moves and your situations about the chicks.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
See, they're saying don't be like Quavo.
Just like let them come to me as opposed to go for it using my talents or my hustles. And
right,
like
exactly.
So let them come to me as opposed for me to.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Or if you're just in a situation where it happens, where it occurs like that. So, like, for example, Miles, he does photography for weddings. Like if Miles is at a wedding and then let's say one of the women that was just one of the family members there, and then they started getting into a conversation, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing, but Miles isn't going to do a wedding just to try to get the chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. I mean, I'm doing that for the bread, nigga. What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta flip how you're coming at it. That's what I'm saying.
And to preserve cherished memories for someone special.
Right. Right. So that's what it is, man. You know what I mean?
Respect. Appreciate y'all, man, and keep up the good work. I'm on the Bad Boy membership. It's been amazing, and I appreciate everything y'all say and do. Respect.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Bro, thank you. Appreciate it.
That's what's up. All right, let's go to 513. 513, what's popping? Who's this?
This is Ultra Good Coin from the chat. Do you hear me?
What's going on, bro? What's good?
None. I have glad I can talk to you guys. I appreciate the game, you guys. And I want to ask a question, but I do want to vouch for what you're saying. Like, I've had, it's so true what you're saying. I've had women spend their last dollar on me. It's crazy because it happened 2 months ago. A chick had to go to work in 45 minutes. She let me go over and smash. But then on the flip note, I've had chicks say they're sick. I've had chicks flake on me, obviously, and I've had chicks make up DX excuses. So what Mr. Locario was saying in Miles is totally true. Like, if a woman really likes you, she doesn't want to mess it up, so she'll do anything. I've even had women do stuff for me that when they don't want to do it. So, but can I get to my question?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh sure, go ahead.
Yeah. So what's so different about an alpha male's traits? I don't like saying that word, alpha. I think it's kind of dumb, but what's those I find myself to be a masculine guy, but I'm trying to improve and I'm trying to see what I'm missing. When you talk about these guys like Jay-Z and stuff, what is it that they do that's so different from a normal guy? What are their traits that you could say or their actions that could be this is what will make a woman admire you? Because I want to be that guy. So that's my question.
All right, Miles, you want to go first?
Yeah. So again, I don't know if Jay-Z is an alpha. I mentioned Jay-Z earlier because I was saying that Beyonce said that she admires him. You understand what I'm saying? So I was just making a point about that. But as far as being alpha, if you look up the word alpha just means first. You understand? So basically, the basic understanding of an alpha dude is that he puts himself first. I tell guys, I've done a video on my YouTube channel. Go check out my YouTube channel where I talked about the best way to invest in a woman, right? The best way to invest in a woman is to invest in yourself. Again, that's you coming first, right? If you saying that, but for example, if we want to look at Quavo, let's just look at the example of Quavo. Quavo spent $2 million on this chick over 12 months, right? He would have been better off investing the $2 million in himself and buying himself probably some property or making himself, making some investments and becoming richer. You understand? So she could actually see an example of what he's doing with his money and actually take lessons from that and probably do the same thing for herself because she makes money as well. You understand? So if he said to her, yo, I'm gonna show you what to do with $2 million, she probably would have learned more about money management and what to do better for herself by following his lead as a man. You understand that? And that's basically what an alpha does. An alpha puts himself first. Not to say that he's mean and arrogant and chauvinistic and he doesn't care about anybody, but an alpha knows that he can only be the best he can be if he's taking care of himself fully first. You understand? So he makes sure that his health is on point, his money's on point, everything that he's interested in is taken care of, his time management skills, his self-improvement, his game. Everything about him is 100% on point as much as he can do it, or he's working towards it. That's what an alpha male is all about. And he never, ever forgets that, meaning that it doesn't matter how pretty she is. It doesn't matter how good her pussy is or how she looks or anything that she feels that she's bringing to his life. It's never as important as what he needs to do for himself as a man. And that's what an alpha, that's how an alpha operates. And that's the basic idea of how an alpha operates.
Right. And also I'll say this, you gotta understand, I'm gonna say this real quick. You gotta understand that the whole alpha beta thing, it's basically just an archetype to describe different types of men. You understand what I'm saying? So you can say alpha beta, you could say nice guy player, you can say, even shout out to Ron Mills, he says select, non-select. It's the same thing. So it's just a way to describe this type of guy or that type of guy. You understand what I'm saying? That's really all it is. Now, the thing is, the reason, see, what Miles is saying as far as the alpha understanding and putting himself first is that the reason why women are attracted to the alpha, right, is because once the guy puts himself first, that means that the woman is going to be in the best position that she's ever going to be in a relationship, right? Because what happens is that, for example, when you think about going on a plane, right, and they say if this plane goes down, put your fucking oxygen mask on first,
right,
and help other people. You see what I'm saying? See, you can't help other people if you're not, you don't have your shit together first. So it's the same concept. The problem is that when women get around betas are trying their best to impress the woman, which is putting the woman first. And so the woman in turn, she likes the attention, because what happens is something happens simultaneously with women when they're dealing with betas. They like the attention and the praise, but they also despise the beta for the attention and the praise.
Oh my God.
That's what happens. You see what I mean? Like, and this is what gets men confused. This is what gets men confused, because when the woman is praised, when the woman takes the attention, the guys think, oh, well, this is good. I should kiss her ass more. I should, placate to her, because that's what she likes. But at the same time, she despises him because he's doing that and putting her first. And then the fucking woman is actually attracted to the alpha, even though she might be like, oh, well, I don't like all that alpha male stuff you're doing. It's toxic. But she's actually attracted to him because she's like, damn, this guy's a fucking man. He's actually leading. He's actually putting himself first. This is a guy I can follow, because her natural instinct is to follow that guy. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. And so what happens is that the reason why she's attracted to him is because she sees that he's unmovable. The beta is moved by her. She's moved by the alpha. Do you understand what I'm saying? She likes the alpha male. This is why she's attracted to him. And this is why betas usually get the short end of the stick. Betas get a pat on the head. You understand what I'm saying? Alphas get a mouth on the dick. You understand what I'm saying? This happens. You see what I mean? So you got to understand that this is how it goes down. So again, people get caught up in the name of alpha and beta and all this other stuff. It's basically one guy's like this, the other guy's like that. And so the woman is always going to be turned on by the alpha, because the alpha is the guy in his most masculine, dominant state. You understand what I'm saying? It's his most natural energy and his most natural essence. And so a woman is always going to be attracted to that, because just on a fucking natural level, that you're in your natural state. So when she's in her natural state as in that feminine, she's always gonna go towards that. So the thing is, if you're saying, hey, I'm trying to be that guy, it's simple. Put yourself first. You see what I'm saying? So when you guys are on these websites and these girls is trying to negotiate fucking terms to do a fucking date, you're like, nah, I'm out of here. I ain't fucking with you. It's this or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? We doing what I'm trying to do, or I ain't fucking with you. You understand what I'm saying? Rosebud said that in the fucking documentary. He's like, look, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. And if you ain't trying to follow what I'm doing, then I ain't fucking with you. You understand what I'm saying? That's alpha. Alpha is, this is what it is. You either gonna adhere to it, or you could get the fuck out of here. And
or the highway.
My way to highway. That's it. And so betas are like, I'll do whatever the fuck you want me to do. You understand what I'm saying? Just to get a chance to be with you. And that's how they do it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, can I ask you another question if you don't mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
We need to clip that away.
I've had women complain. They say they'd be like, it's you. They said I'm like the type guy. It's like my way or the highway. So that's not like bad. Like I knew it wasn't bad, but they're just complaining, but they like it. Like I'm a little confused. Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Women, they're going to complain about it. You know why? Because this is what you got to understand. Okay, I'll give you a perfect example. Right? Let's say you're okay. Remember when you was in school and the class was about to end and shit, and you're like, oh yes, class is about to end, and the teacher ain't give us no fucking homework. And then before class is ending, she's like, oh yeah, by the way, for homework, as soon as she says homework, you're like, oh fuck. You understand? I got to do this fucking homework, right? See, Women don't want to do the homework. When they're fucking with an alpha, they got to do the homework. You understand what I'm saying? When they're fucking with a beta, they don't got to do the homework. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what they're going to do is they're going to always fight you on that alpha energy, because what they know is that in order to get you, in order to keep you, in order to have you, they have to step up their game. You understand what I'm saying? They have to put in work. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right. Because what most women want, and shout out to I think it's a dude named Caleb Jones who I first heard say this, is that most women want a submissive alpha, which does not exist. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. You see what I mean? And so that's what they're looking for, but it doesn't exist. And so they want so the thing is that they understand that in order to get you, right? Like basically they want Future to act like Russell Wilson. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's not going to happen.
Really
Yeah.
bro, let me ask you a question. These girls that you're referring to, are you still fucking with them?
Some of them, but I try to put myself first, but yeah, I do. I mean, like I said, so yeah, overall, yeah.
So see the thing I want you to understand is that women, when they talk, you gotta just let them talk. You understand? Because what a woman will do is she'll complain about how she's feeling right now. But a good woman is going to understand that in the long run, your way is the best way. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
It's it's kind of I thought about this because of the homework. Nobody wants to do homework, but what's going to make you a better student? What's going to actually improve your overall knowledge of the subject matter?
Right.
You do homework. And the average female, she's gonna feel frustrated at given points in the relationship, and she might complain. But the good, like the average female who's a good female, she'll complain, but she'll still stick with you. You understand? The average female who's a good for nothing bitch, she'll complain and leave you. You understand? Right. And then a really good woman will keep her fucking mouth shut and just stick with you and benefit from your rise as an alpha. Period.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, that's what it is.
What do you say to that? Like, what do you say?
You don't say nothing. You don't say nothing, bro.
That's why I asked.
Can we say that again?
This came up a couple of days ago. Like, a girl I'm talking to, she said she's like you always say, she said basically I'm too controlling, and I didn't really, like I said, like I basically said like that's what I'm supposed to do, like not controlling, but like I'm leading relationship. Like, how do you respond to that when they say that? Are you supposed to just
hold on. No. Wait. I want you to give me the dialogue as much as you can remember it, exactly how it happened.
I was in her house. I was doing something. I told her to go, go make me some food, basically. And she's like, it's always your way or your way, the highway. And I was like, and I said, like, I don't remember what I exactly said, but like I acknowledged it, but I was like, at the same time, like, it's not that bad, Like, I don't know if that's a good situation or not, but that's what happened.
Okay, so you're in the house with her, and you ask her to make you some food.
Yeah.
Okay, and then she starts to complain about it being your way or the highway, right?
Yeah.
All right. If you're in the house with her, that's a perfect time for you to walk up behind her, slap her on the ass, and whisper in her ear, "Get naked and cook me some food. I want to watch you cook me food naked."
Mm-hmm.
You have to know how to, because a lot of times when a woman is complaining about dumb shit like that, she's just asking you to show her some attention.
Mm-hmm.
All it is. It's not even that she's actually trying to engage in an argument with you. She just really wants you to pay her some attention right now. Now, you can choose to engage in the argument and she'll take that attention because she's a psychotic human being. And that's just what women do. But what she really wants you to do is to pay her some type of attention. And you can choose what type of attention you want to give her. So instead of actually engaging her in a fucking back and forth debate about your way and the highway and all of this bullshit, you fucking tell her, be like, get your sexy ass in the kitchen, take off your fucking clothes, put on those heels, and I want you to make me some bacon and eggs.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Trust me, she won't fucking argue with you no more. She'll say, okay, daddy. And then she'll start getting out of her clothes, put on the heels, and she'll go make you your fucking food, bruh. You got to know how to handle these situations. Again, you have to know how to lead the situation, bro. You don't fucking, you don't argue with these chicks. You don't argue with them. You tell them what you want to hear the way that they want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Tell them what you want to hear, how they want to hear it. But again, you got to have a certain level of game to know how they want to hear it. You got to know how to finesse the situation. You got to know, you have to always remember that a woman just wants attention. She wants to feel pretty. She wants to feel sexy. She wants to feel validated by you. You understand? And sometimes when you're just, when we're talking about alpha and we're talking about a man standing on your square and all of that other shit, we're not talking about standing there barking orders at a female. We're not talking about that.
Right.
You understand? You have to know how to conduct yourself as a man where you're not being aggressive, but you're not being passive. You're being assertive. You're a balanced person and you're not doing anything just to be fucking, domineering and treat a bitch like she's a slave or some dumb shit like that. No, you want your woman to have a certain level of confidence. You want your woman to have a certain level of comfort and security when she's with you. But you also want her to know that yes, it is my way or the highway. But you want to remind her that she actually likes it. That's all you're doing. Yeah, It's my way or the highway, but you like it, don't you? And then that's when you whisper in her ear and you go up to her and you grab her on the ass and you be like, yo, I know it's my way or the highway. And you know it's my way or the highway, but you fucking love it, don't you? You love it when daddy tells you what to do, don't you?
See, they ain't ready for that type of shit. Listen.
There's a difference. There's a difference between. That's why it's so fucking stupid when these niggas say that they're alpha.
Mm-hmm.
You don't ever need to say that you're alpha.
Exactly.
Alpha is a straight up behavior because it's a part of who you are. It's not something you need to say. Do you understand? So if you're sitting there barking orders at your bitch talking about it's my way or the highway and I'm alpha, bitch, you better listen to me. Then that's behavior at all. That's not alpha behavior at all. That's you trying to assert yourself because you're actually losing. You're in a losing battle with your bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Because see, the thing is, you actually see, this is what you got to understand. One, this has to be consistent behavior. So this should have been behavior from the jump, from the first time you said hi to this woman, the first time you actually had a conversation with this woman. This should have been consistent behavior. Now, if it's been inconsistent, you have to start now and then be consistent from here on in. And then also what happens is this, right?
Okay.
Right. And this also what happens is this. The fact that you're asking or getting thrown off by her saying that stuff, right, is the thing that's not going to have her see you as that alpha guy. Because you're asking, how am I going to be this dude? When if a chick is saying to you, oh, but why is it your way or the highway? Right? You understand what I'm saying? You feeling stumped or you feeling shooken up or you feeling a certain way about her, saying that type of stuff, right? Your response to that really shouldn't necessarily be where you're validating her question. It's more so like Miles is saying, is that your actions are going to dictate why it is your way or the highway. You understand what I'm saying? Because ultimately is this, right? The fact that she's asking you that question, right? She does not see or feel that it is your way of the highway. Because if it was your way of the highway, that question would have never been asked. Do you see what I'm saying? The question would have never been asked.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like if I fucking, if you're in a situation, right? And something is happening in the situation where, like, if a house is burning down and you're inside the house, right? You don't have to ask somebody, hey, is this house burning? Can I get burnt by this fire? No, you're like, yo, this shit is fucking, oh my God, I gotta get the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gotta ask no questions, because what's happening is showing you that this is the situation, right? And then you're in this situation. So what happens is that's what it is. So if a woman's accepted being with you, and being in your presence and being in your aura, being in your circumference, being with you, right? She's accepted that it's your way or the highway, right? And a lot of times when a chick even says anything or asks you that, that's just her really low-key trying to test you. You understand what I'm saying? For you to show her why it's your way or the highway, which is what Miles says. Yo, you go up to her, grab her by the fucking ass and be like, you know what I'm saying? You tell her, listen, yeah, it is my way or the highway and you fucking like it. Now go cook me those fucking eggs. You understand what I'm saying? And that's it. That's what I'm saying. See, you got to understand something. Like women are going to, say their little things and talk their little shit because that's what they're supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? They're supposed to do that. Mm-hmm. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to stand on your square, and you're supposed to be standing on your square since the first day y'all met. You understand what I'm saying? And you're not supposed to get off that square ever. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about here. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like at the beginning, when I started talking to this chick, I was kind of like, I guess for lack of better words, beta. I was kind of being like that. Like I was kind of in between. There really is no in between, like you guys said. But I was, I was doing some sim stuff basically. And so now, like I realized that, and like you said, I just got to act this way from now on. Like so. But I get it though. But
it's not. It's just wait, sir.
I already know what I was gonna say.
It's not an act.
Yeah,
right.
Not an act, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't mean to say that.
Okay, well, I just want to make that clear for you and anybody who's listening.
Right.
Again, being alpha is not something that you act or you have to say, or you understand. It's just something that it's a behavior trait that you have to develop. Because what happens is the more you realize your value, the more you focus on yourself, and you become a healthy, balanced person, that you realize that putting yourself first is the most important thing, and therefore everything else follows. So then your behavior begins to follow after that. You understand? And that's when you actually, you become alpha, not act alpha. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, man. All right, brother. Appreciate the call.
Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.
All right, man. I'm holla. Peace.
Appreciate you.
Man, listen, guys.
He should actually get back in that fucking Cash App and put some more money in there, but
I'm just saying, because the game is heavy. The game is fucking heavy, guys. Jesus Christ. Let's get this 250 likes, people.
Quavo. Holla at you. Yo, if any one of y'all niggas know Quavo, bruh.
Exactly. Tell him to holla at us.
Tell him to holla at us, man. Like, yo, we don't need 2 million. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, tell Quavo to holla at your boys. For real. I'm like, man, Quavo need to get some of this game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need to get some of the game. Wait, hold on. How many likes we got? What are we up to?
Yo.
We up to 228. Let's get 238. Let's get it to 250, people. Let's get the likes to 250. Let's get the likes to 250.
Imagine if we did a fucking like an Instagram live with Quavo and gamed his ass up live.
Exactly right. That's what I'm saying.
Come on, man.
Listen. Let's go to 314. Well, hold on. Before we go to 314, let's get to 250 likes, people. Let's get to 250 likes.
Do it.
So we could get to 314 question. So 314, you got to tell the people to get up to 250 likes. Oh shit, we up to 250 likes. All right, that's what's up. There we go. I love it. I love it. So let's go to 314. This will be the last call. 314, what's popping? Who this?
What up, Locario?
What up? What's going on?
Hello?
What up? What's good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's going on?
Oh, ain't too much, man. Just checking out the show, man.
Oh yeah, did you donate?
Covering different bases and just
did you donate?
Letting guys how to take the approach when you're dealing with women.
Hold on, caller. Did you donate?
Yes.
All right, that's what's up. So what's going on with you, man?
I ain't doing too much, man. Just chilling, man. That's about it, man. Just basically sharpening my tool up, man. I got some game up under my belt, but you can never learn too much,
Right. That's what's up. So you got a question? You got a question?
Yeah, I was just gonna hit this quick topic about this chick, right? I've been knowing her for a while, and we've been hooking up or whatever or whatnot, and
wow. How long is a while? How long?
I hear you.
How long is a while? How long you been knowing this chick?
Actually, I've been knowing her since we were younger, teenage years, but I never dealt with her then, right? And, I used to actually screw a few of her friends. But now since we became adults or whatnot, she was always, trying to get at me or whatever. But, I'm not really pressed over no broad. So I just kept her on ice, but I just really started dealing with her this last year, according to how I want to deal with her, and I know, she got other guys trying to get at her, which is fine. You ain't my bitch, you know what I'm saying? And I just see a difference now, like because I don't tolerate bullshit. So any bullshit, I don't mind, just leaving the situation where it's at, right?
Right.
So, she started back calling me like a week ago. You know what I'm saying? Because we probably hadn't talked in a couple of months or whatnot. And, I'm not sure who's putting certain things in her head, which I really don't give a fuck anyway, to be honest.
Caller. We love you. We love you and much respect to you. And thank you for calling. But we need you to get to the question, though, so we could get into the real nitty gritty. You feel me? Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, she basically was like, she feel like she calls me too much, and she don't feel like I call her enough, right? So I'm like, it doesn't even make sense, nobody's sitting up taking tabs on how many times you call or I call. So basically, what I was like, I'm asking you guys, okay, now since she's coming up with this, she feel like she calls me too much. What approach should I just basically take with that?
All right. So this is just a chick you fucking?
Yeah, we be fucking. I mean, she's, I got a few under my belt, but she's pretty much, I would say, one of the main ones.
Okay, and it's not your girlfriend or nothing like that, right?
No girlfriend, no.
Okay, so then tell her, listen, you have to set the way the situation gonna go. Be like, look, me and you cool, we could kick it, but I don't need you to be telling me about not calling enough or whatever it is like that. You understand what I'm saying? You have to set the dynamic of the relationship, bro. You have to tell her what's what and what's not cool. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like, for example, like there's times where I'll mess with certain girls and they would ask me from rip. They'd be like, what days and times can I call you? Is there, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll ask me what's appropriate. You feel what I'm saying? So if they're not asking you what's appropriate, you gotta set it. You gotta tell them from the jump. So all you gotta do is have a conversation with her and be like, listen, this is what it is. This is what we doing. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how it's gonna be. Because the reason why she's saying all this or asking you all of this, or this is even an issue, is because you've been dealing with her for a minute and there's no sort of like guideline set as to what your situation is with her. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you might not have to say anything, right? Sometimes you might not have to say anything because your actions are telling her everything. But if they don't get the message through the actions, you got to tell them verbally, like, yo, this is what it is. This is what we're going to do. And that's that. You feel what I'm saying? And then if she ain't really trying to adhere to that, then you just fall back. That's all you got to do. Ain't nothing too complicated than that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. Yeah, that make perfect sense too. Yeah, that make perfect sense, man. Because I ain't really, pressed for no situation or have nobody trying, take dabs on how many times I call and,
Right.
But bro, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What are you calling her for anyway?
Actually, to return the call. You know, usually when she calls or texts, I'm basically just returning the call, and that's about it. You know, I'm not really sitting up talking. You know, if I call or text, it's basically telling her, hey, this is when I want to meet up with you at this particular spot, or either you come by the place or something like that. You know, it's really nothing else other than that.
Right. Yeah. You gotta keep it to that, bro. You gotta keep it to that.
And like attention, I think she wants attention since she's probably had another guy or two giving her a little attention, and she wants to try to pull me in their realm, but that's not going to work.
Bro. Listen, yo. From now on, don't mention any other guy in her circle saying anything to her. You don't need to even think about. You don't need to think that far into the situation.
Actually, I understand. I never mentioned it to her at all. But I see what you're saying. It's not even a thought. It shouldn't even be a thought. I got you.
Exactly, bro. So all you just deal with what you dealing with her. And again, you let her know that, look, I'm not really a phone person. I like talking face to face. So you want to talk? Let's set up a time to meet up. You come see me so we can smash or whatever it is. You feel me? Like you don't really even need to, like, when a woman asks you questions like this or get on some type of shit like this ain't even nothing that you should be thinking about, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like let that shit roll off your back. Like it really ain't nothing. It really ain't nothing. It ain't about nothing. We know that women want attention.
That's right.
And a man wants to give a woman attention face to face. That's what a man really want to do. You understand what I'm saying? So look, when I see you, because here's the thing, when you spend time with a woman, you spend time with a woman, and it's like she's the only person on the face of the earth at that point in time that you're spending time with her. You understand what I'm saying? Anything other than that is regular life. So if you don't get a chance to talk to her, it is what it is. But there's no reason for you to get stressed out over her questioning you or saying anything like that. You understand?
That's right. Yeah, because everything else is irrelevant. That's right.
Facts. All right, and that's it. Just keep it moving like that. Just do what Locario said.
Right.
And keep it moving just like that.
All right, bro.
I really appreciate you gentlemen's time, man. Keep the show going, man.
That's what's up, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate the call. All right, man. So, guys, that's pretty much it, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you guys get up on the Patreon. You feel what I'm saying? Patreon.com/mr.locario. Make sure you guys join that. Also, make sure you guys join the Bad Boy membership. Go to badboymembership.com right now so that you can get the Game Kings for free on the Bad Boy membership. And I saw somebody in the chat was asking me, is the seminars on the Bad Boy membership? Yeah, some of the seminars on the Bad Boy membership. So you can go on there right now, check out some of the seminars. You feel what I'm saying? The seminars are fire. You feel what I mean? Them shits is fire. So you can get that. Also, follow me on Instagram at Real Mr. Locario. Make sure you guys check that out on Instagram. You feel me? And Miles, you gotta go in, let them know.
Oh yeah, you hit me up. Get on my YouTube, Miles Cunningham YouTube. Also on in all of the descriptions and all my videos, there's the link to the 60-minute game consultation. So if you guys want to talk about some game, you want to chop shit up, and I like doing those because not only do we chop up game, but we actually come up with a actionable plan. You understand? For you to actually, because here's the difference between y'all calling in on the live streams and actually doing like phone coaching with us. When we actually get on phone coaching, like with Locario, he got the
game session.
He has game sessions and I have game sessions. When you guys actually get to call up with us and schedule a session, we then get to really get into the details of the situation. We get to listen to you one-on-one, and we get all the details of what's going on in your life at the time, all the different variables that you can't don't necessarily want to talk about on the live stream because you don't want to tell everybody your business and all this and all that. Even though it's mostly anonymous and all that, but you still don't want to necessarily talk about that on the live stream, and we get it. So when it's one-on-one, then we get to actually get the full understanding of what your issues might be and actually like I said, come up with like an actionable plan to actually get you to where you're trying to be as far as dating or life in general. You understand what I'm saying? So please, like, if you guys have stuff that, and again, we're not therapists or psychologists. So if you need that type of help, then go over there. But if you guys want to chop up game, you guys want to, really just, talk man to man on some shit and figure out how to do things better and improve your shit and enhance your game, holler at us, man. Like I said, at the in the description of all of my YouTube videos, I have the link for you to pick a time so we could chop it up for 60 minutes, man. So get on that. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, get on that Bad Boy membership. We got the Game Kings documentary on there. We got the Bad Boy cologne for we choose one winner every month. And we got the Seiko watch. This is a solar powered Seiko watch. Never needs a battery. You know what I'm saying? So get on the Bad Boy membership. Fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for all of the people in the chat for messing with us. Shout out to April, Unique 79, Ange A, all the other cool people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Giving great commentary and making it hilarious as hell. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, thanks a lot. Locario, I think we should play that radio edit trailer before we get out of here.
Yeah, facts. So yes, guys, we're gonna play the radio edit trailer for the Game Kings one more time before we get up out of here. Make sure you guys definitely go to mr.locario.com or badboymembership.com to get the Game Kings. All right,
wait. Again, if any of y'all niggas could get in contact with Quavo, tell them to holler at us though, man, for real.
Real talk. DM him or something. Be like, yo, these guys. You understand what I'm saying? And send him this video if you need to. You know what I'm saying? Send him this video. And again, I want to say we wasn't calling you a bitch ass nigga because I know how y'all niggas get. We saying that the actions. Bitch nigga actions, and we don't want you to do bitch nigga actions. That's all we saying. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean. But for real, and we on some real shit. We see a dude like Quavo. He's a successful dude, bro. You understand what I'm saying? He's made it. He's been doing his thing. He's been grinding, and it's a good thing. And we don't like to see a brother in that position. You understand what I'm saying? Having some random goofy chick talking about, oh, he undervalued me. That's disrespectful to Quavo. You understand what I'm saying? So just, what I'm saying? We want you guys to understand that it's real shit when it comes to this game. You feel what I'm saying? Yep. So yeah, man, we out of here. We holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.